Hi folks, here we are again. Another little vlog for you. We're in the log cabin. Gary's doing a bit on the lawnmower and I'm just doing a little bit as well. So let's have a look what we're up to. Right, well as you know, Gary's working on this large Honda Izzy. I've been out looking on Facebook and Sharon, well I say I've looked, Sharon found this the other day. Let me show you what we picked up. Well, as you can see, this is one of those large tool chests, and these in the shops can be very, very expensive. This one has obviously seen better days, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawer compartments on it. It's really solid, it's on wheels and it rolls about lovely, as you can see there. It's got some sort of bar down here that pulls out for security, as you can see, and that's going to be a very handy addition. Everything's okay, as you can see there, look, everything works okay. And coming round it, it's a big old substantial unit, and I suppose actually you could use that again as some sort of work table as well, so it can double up as some sort of work table as well. So how much do you think I paid for that? I paid the pricely sum of £20, and that really, for something like that, absolutely nothing. Sharon was on there. Was it Sharon or was it you, Gary?
It was me. I was going to get it, but I didn't.
Oh, Gary found it. Sorry, not Sharon. Gary found it, and he told me about it, and I said, well, we jump around there straight away and get it. It had only been up for about an hour, and as I say, that's when you got to jump on things straight away. So that's what we did there, and I come over and I got that for 20 quid. So I'm looking for somewhere to put it, bearing in mind it's on wheels, and I thought it would be handy to put it under this worktop. And if I ever need to pull it out to put something on, like an engine or whatever, or just need a bit of extra workspace, you just wheel it out and you've got the extra workspace there. So I'm going to put it underneath there. I've got these 2 generators to take out now, and I've not had these generators out for, oh god, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. So let's pull them out, and I think we'll do a little cold start on them, see if they start. I'm not expecting anything to start, to be honest with you, because silly me left the fuel in them, so there's a very good chance that they could the carbs could be clogged up. So let's get them outside and have a look. This was a little generator that I found at the auction. I think I paid £25 for it, or £20, something like that. I have done a video on it. As you can see, it's not been out of storage for a while. Cold start. Look, there's my hand on the exhaust there. Look, coming out the side there. So I've literally not done anything to it. And I think, if I remember rightly, I left this full of fuel as well. So there's no choke on it. It's just a 0 hertz and light button there. Around the front, what we got here? As you can see, look, there's no one's touched the controls. Look, all the dust on them still. So I think you just push that to the on position, and let's give it a pull call to see if it works. Right, on. Oh, how about that? Wow. Well, that's not too bad, is it? Lovely little thing. Little EX500 generator. Very nice. Little switch there, what's this for? There we go. Little circuit breakers there. So you can have a DC 12 volt output, or you've got the 13 amp breaker there. That's the AC breaker there, look. And there's a DC breaker. Well, I'm very pleased with that. Right, come over here, come and say hello to everybody. Right, stand up. Right, who we got here then? Your name?
Emily.
You're George, and who are you?
Who's that?
Emily, say hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello, my subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, you're going to go back down there then, Grandad will be up in a minute. I've just got to
What?
test it.
Who's in there?
Gary's in there, Uncle Gary. Do you want to quickly say hello? Go and quickly say hello to Uncle Gary. Let's get the other generator out. Right, again, this one is again not been touched for probably the same length of time, covered in dust, as you can see. Yeah, I can't see the fuel in there. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look at this anyway. Oh, the tank's dry, totally bone dry, so there's no need in trying to start that one. I can't start it because I've just been informed by Gary that Jimmy's nicked all the petrol out of the petrol can again. Unbelievable. Right, so anyway, we can't start that one. So what I'm going to do anyway, put it down there. Stay down there, darling. I'm going to put this inside now, put it underneath. See how it goes in there. Right, well, before we put that in there, Gary just wants hand in with this engine, so let's get this in. Right, what do you want me to do? Hold the engine.
We'll put the bolts in on like that.
Right, they're coming from underneath.
Yeah.
Copper slip grease on the threads. And what one do you want first?
Whichever one you want.
This one here, top corner. And there's 4. Right, okay. Right, okay, there's the old Honda Izzy. Had a coat of paint. Again, it's not perfect, but for this effect, he wasn't really going for perfect. He's just looking for sort of a nice clean example. So he's got to get a new belt for it. What are they, about a tenner, Gary?
Yeah, £9 on eBay.
Right, so there's that. He's repainted the handles up, as you probably know there. It should be a nice little motor for someone. So that other Honda Izzy we saw Gary with the other, in one of the other vlogs, that's actually sold now and gone. So that one's out of the way. And a nice profit on that. What'd you sell that one for?
140.
He sold that one for 140. He picked it up for how much? 50 quid, wasn't it? Or 40 quid?
30 quid.
Oh, 30 quid that one. So, again, didn't really do a lot to it, but just made it looking tidy at the end of the day. So, there's money out there in these sort of things if you're prepared to get involved, find them, search them out. They're out there, as I say, because after you've done that one, then this one turned up. You've just got to be about in the right places if you want to make some money doing this sort of stuff. And we're halfway through the season now, so you know it is seasonal. It is going to be from sort of March to end of October, for example. But then in the off season, that's when you actually start looking for your lawnmowers. The start of the season, like January, February, when people are thinking about cutting their grass, they get their lawnmowers out, they give them a few pulls. If it don't start, they might start playing about with things that they don't know anything about, like the governor springs or whatever. They'll put fresh petrol in it, they might buy a new plug, but they won't drain the old petrol out, you see. The old petrol's been in there from the previous year, and as a result of that, the carb's full of the old petrol from the previous year. And 9 times out of 10, it's broken down, it's got muck inside the carb, and you've only got to get one of them fine jets block up, and before you know it, that person can pull and ain't going to start. They're going to go down their local superstore and buy another cheap one. That's your buying opportunity to pick this up off of Facebook, or maybe eBay if you're looking on eBay, more preferably Facebook because you've got no real competition there, only the local people in the groups. So yeah, this is another one he picked up cheap again, and going to make a nice profit on this one, just like he's done with the other one, just like he's done with a few others, and I have as well, as you probably know. Anyway, let's get this drawer in and see if we can get that under that counter. It's just where my worktop sagged in the middle. What can I do there quickly?
Well,
I have to wedge something in there.
is that axe tall enough next year?
Well, let's take that bar out and leave that out, I think. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to pull it up, but we don't need that anyway. You can look at them wheels, and that's wedged it in now, that ain't going to move. Well, I'm happy with that. What a nice little addition to our little workspace, and I can get them generators down the side there, so I'm still going to be alright there as well. Happy days. Right, here we go. We're getting out the Honda Izzy now. That's it. Look at the size of that deck on that one. Right there. Right, okay, there she is, nice and clean now, all tidied up. Let's give it its first start. You don't prime these, do you?
No, it's just this was a auto choke.
Oh, look at that. Well, as you can see there, another lovely job. Just a little bit of care and attention, and just stripping it right the way down, doing what most people don't want to do, and that is just tidy the deck up. Put the bag back on, let's have another look. And as you can see now, with the bag on, this is now probably a 150, 160 pound mower. Yep. Bearing in mind it's a larger cut one, so well worth doing this sort of work to it. And again, not on no time limits, just tinkering about in our spare time. And these are the sort of things that you could probably be doing and all. So if you're thinking that you're fed up with your job or work or whatever, and you hate the daily grind of having to get up and go to work at 7:30, come home at 5:30, or do shift work and stuff like that, just one step at a time, do something like this. Use your tools, use your place, what you've got where you live. You might only have a little shed. We started our t-shirt business, me and Sharon, many moons ago, in our mug pressing business, in a little room which is sort of 6x6. And then obviously you know where we work now. We work all over the house now, including out here. This is my domain. Sharon does inside.
Bungle.
Bungle? Come here. Go sit down, dogs.
Jandle.
Come here, come here.
Handle.
Come here. Emily, so do you like coming around Nanny and Granddad's house? George, come around here. So tell the people up there what you do when you come around Nanny and Granddad's house.
Play.
And where did you go yesterday?
Strawberry picking.
No, that was today, darling. We went strawberry picking. See, we done that today as well. They was in the hot tub yesterday, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just like our other two grandchildren who you see in our previous video. And these two, again, exactly the same. They go right underwater as well, didn't you? Hey,
Yes.
tell everybody.
Yes.
And that's what you do, innit?
Yep.
Right, go on then, go away. Anyway, so that's enough for today's little vlog. As I say, I'm just going to tinker about out here today. We've been strawberry picking this morning. Gary's been out here obviously working on that lawnmower. That's now ready for virtually for sale. He's got to get, what you got to do now, you've got to get another belt for it, haven't you?
Drive belt, yeah.
So he's going to get a drive belt. He's going to invest £10 into that new drive belt, and that'll be a fully motorised Honda Izzy, ready for work for a new owner. Definitely worth more money than the 16 or the 18-inch one, and yeah, good little project. Anyway, that's enough for me for now. We'll see you later in the next video. Until then, bye for now.